Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It's Thursday, guys. And it appears Johnny has taken the vast majority of this week off, which is great. You know, maybe I'll take next week off too, right up through Christmas. Yesterday was a great day. It always is when I go to Moffitt, especially when I get the news that my blood work is fine. And I will just say that when I go there had to be 40 people in the waiting room. People, you know, you can tell the person who has cancer. They've got the band on their arm and they get blood drawn, and cancer does not discriminate. Black, white, young, old. There were 2 girls in there. One of them had cancer. They had babies. I mean, literally infants, you know. And the girls got cancer. And what that does for me, and I needed it. I'll be honest, after, being on YouTube and arguing about so many bullshit, inconsequential, trivial fucking things, that have risen to the top that don't really matter. It grounds you, man, when you get there. You realize that these people have shed off, like I did. They shed off all the bullshit, man. They're in a real space, dealing with a real problem that for some, unfortunately, will take their life, And there's no pretense, no bullshit. The love and the compassion and the understanding. And there are people at all different stages. There are people who just found out they have cancer. There was one guy has cancer. It's all over his body, in his spine, and he was just in pain. And he was moaning, and he was looking up like, God, why have you done this to me, And shit hurts, man, to see people in pain like that. I went up and talked to the guy, and it was his first visit, man, to Moffitt. He was recommended to go to Moffitt by his other doctor. I told him, I said, man, you need to tell them you need something for pain, like right now, man. I could feel this guy's pain, man. It was killing me, man. But I had a nice talk with him. He was a hard-working guy. He's a black guy with an English accent, man. And that always, I don't know why it blows my mind, but, it's a weird combination. But a good guy, man, and just one of the things they did for me when I was in the hospital, they had to tap my spine. They had to draw the spinal fluid out to see if the cancer had spread into my spine. Luckily for me, it hadn't. But that was one of the scariest procedures I went through, man. They said, do not move. You're gonna feel a needle going into your spine, but you cannot move. If you move, something bad can happen. And I was scared, man. And then they told me, they said, you can't move, because they took a vial of spinal fluid out, and then they put chemotherapy in. Even though it came back negative, they had to bring that spinal fluid level back up to where it was. and they said you cannot move for like 4 hours, because if you do, you're going to get a headache like you have never had before in your life. So I was frozen, man, for 4 hours. I didn't move, man. And it just brings you back to earth, man, being there. I should go there more often to volunteer, or you know, just to be there, man. Bring gifts, talk to people. And I was talking to my doctor about my YouTube channel, you know, and I'll be honest, man, I'm a little embarrassed, you know, for him to look at the way I've been acting on YouTube. You know, I'm not proud of that, but you get taken in and you create this YouTube personality. Yeah, it's a little embarrassing, the path that I've gone down. But, you know, I learned it from Mikey Pipes. That's a joke, man. That's a joke. Anyways, it was a great visit, man. I mean, we talked for a half hour, and then he grabs the blood sheet, the blood work, and he says, you know, this is fine. And he threw it back down on the desk. I used to take them, you know, and follow all the numbers and everything, and now I'm in the safe zone, but I'm not doing what I really should be doing. I should be treating my body like it's a temple, like literally wearing gloves and being very, very careful of what kind of food and drink I put in my body. And you guys see me devouring food, but, you know, I don't eat like that every single day. I mean, I've been doing this for like 4 years. If I put up, you know, 25 or 30 videos of me just gorging on food, that's probably high. I don't eat like that every day. And as a matter of fact, the last time I was at that jerk hut was probably 3-4 years ago. But it was very nice to go there. And the girl, she said, the more I look at you, the more I remember you. And she's just a wonderful person, man. And you feel that. You feel their aura, you know what I mean? And she was just a caring person, man. And she's indelibly marked on my psyche. I remember her, even though I got her name wrong, and I continue to call her the wrong name. I think her name's Justine, but she's been there for over 10 years. I mean, it started out way back, and just a great place, man. Happy people. I enjoyed it. Yesterday was a very, very good visit to Moffitt, not only for the fact that it was confirmed that I'm still doing well, but because I got to see real people, man, dealing with real fucking problems, not made up shit. All of that shit goes away, man. When they tell you you have cancer and your fucking life's on the line, all the bullshit goes away. All of it. So it was great for me to get there. And for a brief moment, the fucking bullshit shed away. And I was back in that space that I need to get back to, man. It's coffee time. So Gussie has found a couple of new friends. The little lady pit bulls that are running around my yard in the morning. Gussie likes them. Bella, not so much. Only because the bigger female pit bull, she tries to bow up on Bella, and Bella will tear her apart. Bella's not aggressive at all, but if you come at her, she will defend herself. She'll stand her fucking ground. Yeah, she's a Florida German Shepherd, yo. Here I go, get back into my fucking shtick. Anyways, a lot of traffic issues yesterday. Wasn't that, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, man. I've been traveling back and forth. I think only once or twice I've been stuck in traffic for like an hour or hour and a half. So I've been lucky in that respect. The traffic jam always seems to be on the other side of the highway when I go there. Very foggy today, guys, and humid. Just weird, clammy. It's clammy feeling, you know, kind of sticky. Yeah, not good, man. So eventually, Johnny's gonna have to get back to doing some plumbing. Here goes my neighbor. He's a master plumber, retired, owned a plumbing business, and unfortunately for him, his wife passed away in the last 2-3 weeks, so he's by himself over at his house. He does have kids, a couple of sons and granddaughters and stuff like that, so, but maybe tonight I'll take him out to dinner, man. I will tell you that our relationship was strained because, you know, he's a Trumper, and I just can't see how anybody could vote for that guy, but it is what it is. The clown show is back in town, Jackson. Scooby-Doo. So there ain't much happening with Johnny, man. So this is gonna be a short one. Just checking in with you guys. I will tell you, man, do yourself a favor. Try out different foods, man, different cultures. I worked for a guy, man. He was in his 50s, man. And I said something about Chinese food, and he was like, yeah, I've never had Chinese food. Like, where the fuck are you from, man? Where did you grow up, man? You never had Chinese food, bro? What the fuck? And I come back every once in a while, man. Early, come back to the shop because we finished up, you know, around noontime. I walk in and they got a goddamn slab of Spam on the table on a plate in the center of the table. And they were going to sit down and have some Spam and crackers for lunch. I was like, you really need to try Chinese, man. Fucking Spam, really? What is it? What the fuck is Spam? Somebody tell me, what does Spam stand for? Something pink mess. Ugh. I mean, just looking at it, there's no way I would ever even I've never even tasted Spam. Ugh. Good Lord Jesus. You know that's shit that just gets shoveled up off the fucking floor at the butcher shop. Yeah, let's just call it Spam. Fuck it. Grind it all together, throw it in a fucking can. A can of Spam, man, yeah. Right next to the pig brains. Hello, better. So the other night we got into it again with Jersey Girl. She was out in the dark at the end of my driveway with like 5 fucking dogs. One of them is a big dog, a rescue, that has fucking issues. And Bella, she calls Bella. Bella runs up to her, wagging her tail because she knows this girl, you know? I mean, they're friends, you know? But this other dog that she is walking attacks Bella, and Bella fights back, man. She ain't no fucking pushover. And then she starts yelling, "You need to control your dog." I was like, oh, God. This shit's really bothering me. And the worst part of all is she doesn't even fucking live here, man. She lives in basically the same exact style subdivision on the other side of mine. But she chooses to walk around this circle with these dogs that are rescues. She's got 4 or 5, sometimes 6 dogs, man. Bothers me, man. That my dogs are so nice, man. So, not a mean bone in their fucking body. And now all of a sudden they're the bad guy. It's a fucking witch hunt, I tell you. It's a fucking right-wing conspiracy against me. And my dogs. Right, Beto? It's like, I hear you. I don't need it, man. I don't need that shit in my life, man. Hopefully she, I hope someday the cops come out here because of this, and I'm gonna say, you know, well, why don't you just walk somewhere else, honey? You don't live here. Choose another street to walk on if you got a problem with a guy who pays fucking property taxes to live here. You know? Leash law. Her dog, with that big dog, big old crazy ass Afghan hound, fucking looks like a woman with a little weenie. Yeah. Crazy, man. Come on. Bella knows how to fight too, man. She's been watching Coach Britt with me. Stay back. Keep that distance. That's what she does. And then she pounces. You know what I've been watching a lot of, man? I was a pool player when I was younger, man. I just loved playing pool, man. That's what I did when I was, you know, before I went in the Navy, and the whole time I was in the Navy, Johnny thought he was a pool shark. I wasn't really that good, but I could win money against guys who sucked, you know. But I've been watching these billiard competitions with Mike Siegel and the guy from the Philippines, who is just amazing. I think he's probably the best player in the world. Reyes, he just makes unbelievable shots, man. With like he's not even trying. Mike Siegel, he talks a lot. But I love billiards. I got a nice cue that I bought, and maybe I'll pick that up again. But I had to stop playing. I mean, I loved it so much. I have a pool table in my house, but my eyes are bad now, man. Can't see. But if you're really good at pool, you're not making 10 or 8-foot shots, you know what I mean? You're making little 6-inch putts, you know, if you know how to place that cue ball. If you're making shots over 4 or 5 feet, it's because, you know, you messed up. But it's been interesting, man. I love watching it. It's been fun the last few days. So I'm off again today, guys. Cheers, man. Here's to another good blood test, you know. My sister, a little update on my sister. I don't know if I've said this, but she had surgery, and supposedly everything's fine, man. She's healing up, and will be coming home soon. You know. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. But I will tell you that the couple of days since that first phone call, and that's all it takes, it's like a physical and mental reaction I get when I hear when I get pulled back into that shit. It's not healthy for me, man. So Johnny's got to stay away. Multiple phone calls, and should I do this? Should I do that? I just don't need it anymore in my life, man. It's not healthy for me. So I'm gonna end on that note. You want to say hello, Gussie? Gussie, you want to say good morning? He's a good man. He's got a couple new girlfriends. Little pit bulls, man. Yeah, he got a couple new pit bull girlfriends. Yeah, they're kind of young, Gussie. They're kind of young. He's like, yeah, but they're just my friends. This guy is so gentle, man. Even the way he barks. There's no threat with his bark. He's just so fucking laid back, man. Gussie puts no more energy than is needed in anything. It's like, I'm good, man. When you're this big, you don't have to do nothing. He watches Bella. Look at him. He's just gonna lay down, let her fucking chew on his face. Gussie needs a spa day. I think I got on a website of his father. His father is a champion, like 16-time first place show winner. Whoa, that was a little close, man. And when they're brushed out and really, you know, their fur's not matted, Gussie is a gorgeous German Shepherd, man. Just need to get him to a spa, you know, but he'll be pissing all over the place. He won't like that at all. He likes being dirty. He just, you know, he's like, fuck it. He looks like a lion, man. The dude's got a mane, you know. Bella, chew on Gussie's face. Get Gussie. Get him. Get Gussie. Gussie's like, hey, I'm over here, baby. I'm over here, honey. Uh-oh, she's got the bone, Gussie. Chewing on that bone, man. Keeps their teeth nice and white. Yeah. And she drops it. She loves making noise. Drop it. Like, I'm dropping it. Oh, yeah. Gussie, say goodbye. Say have a nice day, everybody. Gus, you need a spa day, man. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good man. Yes, he is. Oh, I did love you, man. You're my friend, huh? Look at this guy. He's a good boy? Yeah, he is. Covered in spit. Yeah, if you have dogs, you just gotta live with it, man. That's what it's all about. Get covered in dog spit and snot. Yep. Gussie's gonna get you soaked when he comes to visit. Yeah. Say goodbye. Have a great day, guys. Johnny Sunshine signing off.